I take great pleasure in welcoming into the fire the midfielder from the Murray Bushranger, Vic Country's Mr. Consistent, two-way runner, the man who's really made a name for himself this year, Caleb Mitchell. Good to have you on, Caleb.
Thanks for having me on. I do appreciate it. It's good. Good. I'm looking forward to it.
Pleasure, mate. You're an incredibly good size for a wing or midfielder. Were you tall growing up, and have you always run through the mids?
Yeah, so I guess through my junior career, I was probably more of an inside midfielder, but transitioned onto the wing this year, and it's probably helped. Look, with my height, I'm probably a bit different to other, I guess, wingmen. So yeah, I like to think that that's something that I can use as a strength. But yeah, it's good.
Yeah, it's awesome. Did you play any other sports growing up?
Yeah, so I used to play a bit of cricket. Growing up, been a nice team up bowler, bowled a few donkey drops. Other than that, probably basketball, tennis, golf. Always love to have a dabble in other sports.
Yeah. You go outside with cricket. You reckon you'd bowl everyone out, your whole family? You reckon you'd get them?
Yeah, I'm definitely the best player in my family by a long way. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. It's a good sport, cricket. I enjoy it. And it keeps me competitive in the summer too when I can't play footy.
And no, I don't think you're kidding, mate.
Nah.
You played senior footy for Yarrawonga in super tough senior league, and not unexpectedly, you were great. What was it like playing against the bigger bodies, and how nervous were you?
Appreciate it, mate, for a start. It was good. As you mentioned, it is a pretty strong league up here, so it was definitely a different experience to play against some of the bigger bodies. And yeah, I guess that physicality is probably a bit different to junior footy, but it's something that I guess helped me out this year with my footy, and probably after playing those few games, I probably found a bit more confidence at Bushy's level and big country, and etc.
Yeah, got a bit nervous before the games, or pretty steady?
No, generally I'm not too bad with nerves. I like to sort of take my mind off it until sort of the couple of hours before the game. So yeah, I guess I probably should get more nervous. But it's something I try and put boundaries up so I don't get nervous, to be honest, mate.
Yeah, that is a good thing, though.
Yeah. I hope so.
Yeah. You were part of the Murray Bushrangers push this year, and you've really showed the ability you've had. You must be extremely happy with your year. How have you rated it?
Yeah, well, as I said before, like I guess I've never been really on the radar for probably the last 18 or so months with COVID and that. I haven't really kicked on or anything. And this year I'm pretty happy with how the year's gone. Like I didn't think I'd be in the big country or anything like that. So yeah, no, probably rate it sort of a 7, 8, 9 round about there for the year. And yeah, of course, it was a different role on the wing this year. So I think I'm happy with how I've handled that transition.
Yeah, very good year, mate. Should be proud.
Cheers, mate.
Oh, that's all right. You've really started to be talked about from the mid years onward, with great games in the under 18 champs. How cool has it been representing your state, and what have you taken out of that experience?
Yeah, I guess when you're in that sort of elite environment, you get a feel for what the AFL system might be like. So yeah, I'll take a lot out of that. Whatever happens next year, I can be a bit more professional in my recovery and my preparation and stuff like that. So yeah, I guess as well on top of that is the different speed, like the speed in the national championships is way quicker than sort of local footy and bushy levels. So and you play against a lot of quality opponents. So yeah, you do get a lot out of it, mate.
Yeah, you've had a few good experiences this year, haven't you?
Yes, it's been good. And I'll try and take as much out of it as I can, and not just sort of take it for granted, I guess, because I might never have that opportunity again.
Yeah, that is true. Now, I know there's always this nervousness about being picked up by an AFL club, and not everyone has the certainty of people like Will Ashcroft. When do you think it was that your AFL dreams seemed possible?
Yeah, I guess that recognition to get picked in big country, I probably realised then that I might be an opportunity at the end of the year, but I try not to think about it, to be honest, because like you said, there is a lot of uncertainty around it. But I'll just do everything I can, I guess, to put put my name forward, and then go from there.
Yeah, I don't think you need to worry too much. I reckon you'll be drafted, mate.
Oh, cheers, mate. I hope you know more than me. Good on you. Good on you.
Thanks, mate. Let's have a look at your last game playing for the title. It must have been disappointing, but let's be honest, you guys, as the underdogs, were awesome. So close, mate. Must have been an exciting time. Must have been an exciting time on Marvel Stadium against the best players in the league.
Yeah, well, as I said before, to play against that quality opponent is very, very, I guess, enjoyable. I had a lot of fun, especially under the roof at Marvel. It's a pretty cool opportunity to get to play on a stadium like that. And I guess we intrinsically thought we were probably better than the underdogs. Like, we thought we were a genuine chance, and maybe a few people had us as probably 3 or 4 goals short. But no, I was proud of the way we sort of went about it. I guess we're more of a team. Like, we come together, we bond a lot more, and that's what I've enjoyed so much about being a big country player.
I'm pretty jealous that you got to play in Marvel Stadium. I'm sure a lot of other people are too.
Yes. No, it's very, very cool. Very cool.
Yeah, it's very good, mate. So, who in the champs did you think, wow, that guy can really play?
Yeah, so obviously, when you're at that level, pretty much everyone can play. But I guess you look at the names, the way Harley Reid's last quarter went, you just think, wow, he's such a good talent. And even my mate was Stranger's teammate, Ollie Hollands, he's a really professional player, and he had an outstanding last game as well. So, yeah, I guess those are a few of the names that I guess I watched and witnessed and thought, yeah, no, they're pretty good.
Yeah, they are pretty good. Good lad. Now, with the Kanban coming up, and congrats on your selection in by the way, what are you really looking forward to? And are you dreading anything?
No, I like to think that I've prepared as best as I can for the Combine. I guess when you put under high pressure environments all year, you try and get used to them with interviews and etc. So, I guess there's no use worrying about it, because at the end of the day, it's sort of testing as opposed to playing games and whatnot. But yeah, no, I will be glad when it's over, and it will be a bit of a relief, to be honest, because that's sort of the end of the year for me. So
yeah, so you're not dreading anything about it?
No, I guess everyone worries about the run. But I like to think that running's one of my strengths, so hopefully I'll go not too bad.
It is a pretty good strength to have, isn't it? Especially someone at your height as well.
Yeah, and I think that's probably why I transitioned onto the wing this year, and I do take a lot of pride in my running, especially defensively. I think that defense turns into offense, so you got to start with a defensive mindset, and then string some more bows to your arsenal. So it's running. I've done a lot of running, and that's something I've worked hard at. So it's good to sort of get that recognition as a good runner.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, so let's tell people what they get from you. A tall, big body player who can really run and is great going forward to kick a snag. And then being first back to help out defense. We all love two-way runners. You also really take the game on, which is exciting, and I love that booming left leg. You really take the game on, which is awesome to watch. Your versatility is awesome. Clubs are crying out for that. So with all these great traits, what are your areas of improvement?
Yeah, it's a great question, and you've really done your research, mate. To be honest, you know more about my games than I do. But no, I guess I'd love to keep working on my overhead marking, because there's opportunities where maybe I can get back defensively and take a few intercept marks, and I feel like that would further put my name forward. And not just that, but I guess round me out as a more complete footballer. I guess I really value my sort of inside work as well, mate. So, like, going in and getting a few contested balls is something I could probably do a bit more of, I think. And showcase that a bit more as well.
Yeah, so versatile, aren't you?
Oh, thanks, mate. Yeah. No, I do try to work on my weaknesses so that I can have a lot of, I guess, assets, because to be an AFL footballer, you got to have a lot of versatility. So, no, I do appreciate the recognition.
Yeah. I love the way you go forward and really create an aerial presence. You seriously can do it all. Where do you think your ideal position is, and where do you like to play best?
Yeah, so I guess I've played a few different roles this year. Even on the Sunday, I guess I was playing more of a deep forward for the Pigeons in the grand final. But I guess I've always felt as though I've probably been at my best as an inside mid, sort of. I guess to try and base my game off Marcus Bontempelli. So I like to have that balance between like kicking a goal and using my left leg out of contests and stuff like that. So I guess to answer your question, probably inside outside mid's probably where I'll be for most of my career.
Well, there's no position you can't play, is there?
Well, I try and play as many as I can.
No, it's good, mate. Make out I'm a scout. What would you like me to know about you?
I would say that I'm a pretty disciplined sort of trainer. I like to keep my training habits pretty strict, and I try and work as hard as possible to give me the best chance to play well. So yeah, I guess that. And then I love being able to lead. I love leadership. I love the idea of working together as a team and getting around teammates to sort of be successful, because to be honest, that's why I play footy, to play as a team, or else I could play tennis or something if I wanted to play as an individual. So that's what I would mention.
All right, here's some simple footy questions. What AFL team do you barrack for?
I'm a mad Collingwood supporter, mate. Absolute blue colour.
Good man. I've been pumping you up all interview, haven't I?
Yeah, well, we got the same interest, mate. It's good.
Yeah, it's awesome. Who do you look up to the most in the AFL?
Pretty easy one for me. It's always been probably Marcus Bontempelli and even Scotty Pendlebury, to be honest. They're people I've probably looked at a lot over the years and in my junior career. So yeah.
Yeah, two greats of the game, aren't they?
They are, and they're left footers too, which is why I love them.
Yeah. Best attribute, the things scouts need to know.
Probably as you mentioned, nowadays it's probably my two-way running. It's easy to run forward, but I pride myself on getting back and having a few crucial touches out of the back, defensive 50. So yeah, probably that.
Yeah, clubs are really crying out for that, so that is good.
Yeah. And it is easy to sort of, I guess it's not hard to run defensively. So if you can do that well, then you can use other stuff as your strength too.
Yeah. If you could have an AFL player around for tea, who would you choose?
I'll go with Dane Swan. I think he'd be a really interesting character to listen to about his career and hear a few stories about what he got up to. And he just seems like an all-rounded bloke.
Yeah, I haven't heard that one before, but that's a good one actually.
Cheers, mate.
Okay, some non-footy questions. You'll get to play a lot of golf in the AFL. What would we see if on your first hole of the game?
Yeah, it'll be an absolute drastic hook to the left. The ball will be going horizontally going to the left. And it probably looks like a few lost Callaways, I'd say. And then I'll probably finish the hole with about 3 over and ask, why am I so bad at golf?
How far do you reckon you can hit it?
Not a bad drive when I'm on. If it goes straight, I like to hit it around, what's good, about 250 metres probably.
You don't seem too bad at it, mate.
You'd have to see me to understand how bad I am, but you never get better at golf. Yeah.
You have to be a master chef. What meal are you going with?
Scrambled eggs. Can you say that?
I reckon you can say scrambled eggs. It'd have to be pretty good, I reckon, though.
No. I'll say maybe a nice burger. I'll make it. I like to think I make a nice burger, so yeah, we'll go with that.
Any special ingredients? I reckon you need something special to win.
Yeah, tomato relish.
That's different.
Nice tomato relish.
Make a 3-point shot in basketball. How confident are you?
Very confident. Yeah, no, I love basketball and I love shooting shots. So I've got a basketball court not too far from my house. So yeah, I'd like to think I could bury a 3 every now and then.
How many attempts do you reckon it would take you?
Let's go 3.
Right.
On the third one.
Not bad.
Yeah.
You get to go on a holiday paid for a week away. Where are you heading?
Really good question. If I could have all my expenses paid for, I'd probably go, somewhere in Thailand.
Thailand. I like it. You're caught in
Yeah.
a zombie apocalypse. How'd you go?
Um. Oh no, actually, no. I'd go all right. I reckon I'm pretty tactical, so I'd like to think I could sort of talk my way out of it, or make a trap or something to kill them all, and then
All right,
these are some weird questions. They're good. I like them. I like them.
gotta make it funny, eh?
No, you're doing well. You really are. It's cool. I haven't had questions like this in an interview before, so you catch me off guard. But it's good though.
Yeah, it's
I
good,
like it.
isn't it?
Yeah, it's unreal.
Well, it's been great to chat to you today, Caleb. You're a great guy with an enormous talent. I can't wait to see where you're heading in the draft, mate.
Thanks, mate. No, I really do appreciate it. You're a good kid, and I hope you keep striving to do the things you love, mate. Because who knows where it might take. You might end up interviewing me someday for Channel 7 or something. You never know.
It'd be good.
Yeah, well done. Well done.
Legend. Well, can't wait to see where you go in the future. And good luck.
Thank you. All right, cheers, mate.